This is Stefan Botov again with 90 kilos. This is his second warm-up set. This is Monday morning. He competes on Sunday. This is going to be his last heavy training day set, and he said he's going very heavy today. That'll be this afternoon. So this will give us a chance not only to continue with the Stefan Botov show, but to see what happens when you train twice a day. 90 kilos again. I asked Stefan about this morning's workout. He says just to warm up. This is 120. It'd be interesting to see how these Stefan goes, considering that one is a warm-up workout session. It's in the morning, and that this afternoon's supposed to be heavy. I don't know. This afternoon maybe goes 190 or so, maybe a little heavier than 190, but probably around there in snatch. He's up at 120 right now, so I just power snatched that. $130. This is 140. Again. $120. This is 160. Interesting, the warm-up training session, which is what this is, looks like it's power snatches and power cleans. Looks like Stefan doesn't feel like he has to warm up his jerk. Of course, he's got a jerk that looks like something shot out of a cannon. Maybe that's part of why he doesn't train that in the morning. I don't know, I'll ask him later, try to find out. This is 180. How many guys, do 180 for their morning workout? Today they're going heavy. In fact, how many guys you know who can double 180 for a power clean anytime? Those were a few real fast, easy reps with 120. This is 170. $210. $240. Stefan said this is his last set this morning. I asked about the jerk, and sure enough, he said the reason why he doesn't warm the jerk up in the morning, he said, I feel more sure on this exercise. And he's really a dominant jerker. Pretty easy reps at 240, huh, for a light workout. We'll see what happens this afternoon, so stay tuned. Here's Ivan Jakara again. Remember, we saw him work out yesterday and Sunday. This is Monday, another light workout, I think. Got 100 kilos on the bar. It's his second set. He's done a little stretching, loosening up. Really loosening up more than formal stretching. So we go with 130. Here's that 130 again. And another push jerk. I'm not sure why the push jerks versus split. Maybe just because it's a very lightweight form, and just kind of loosening up, sort of conditioning type movement, as opposed to seeing how much weight he can actually jerk overhead. Looks like a couple of squats. This is first set's 180. I don't know how heavy this is going to be. Might be a pretty light workout. Good, nice to hear his knees crack too. First rep. 180. This is 210. I see it pretty casual about this.
That's artistic.
Okay, I'm just starting to warm up now. Okay, here we go, sports fans. Stefan Botev show continues. This is the beginning of what's supposed to be a heavy workout. It's Monday afternoon. You saw his morning workout, which he considered a warm-up. Here we go, 50 kilos. Starting with snatches. I don't know how heavy he's going to go, but my guess is probably 190, maybe heavier. That's his girlfriend in the background. Here we go with 50 again. I'm going to try to follow this workout through, just rep by rep, set for set, see the whole thing. There's really no stretching. I started in with that 50 kilo set. It's the second one, 50 kilos snatches. We're going with 100 kilos. I was just chatting with Martin Leach, the Australian coach, asked for his guesses about how high we'd see Stefan go today. He said he'd speculate we might see 200, 245, but it could be phenomenal for it. Let's wait and see. 100 kilos. Back with 100 again. $130. There's 140. Stefan's got a very serious air about him today. I think he is really deadly serious about some big weights today. And by the way, there's a pretty good crowd here. Came specifically to see him. 160. We're about one set away from what would be considered big weights. They just anyway. 160 kilos on the bar right now, 160. Stefan weighs about 120. Still looking pretty light. I'm going to double it. It's interesting, he's still using straps this close to the contest. Yeah. Remember, today's Monday and he'll be competing on Sunday. This is 170. Wow, very routine. Okay, this is 180. We're in a very serious weights now. Very easy. This is 190. Big weight. Big weight. All right. Okay. This is 200 kilos. This is a huge weight. Stefan's actually pausing here a little bit, putting on the straps, which, by the way, he's sharing with his workout partner. He's been going pretty fast up to this point, you know, pretty much load, lift, two of them going pretty much one right after the other. And he's pacing back and forth a little bit. I'll tell you, this lift in competition will probably put him in good position to win the gold medal overall. Yeah, this is probably going to be very close to the highest snatch in the contest. Maybe 200, 205 will be the top snatch, I guess. Let's see how he does. And a miss. We were actually surprised by that miss. I mean, as big as the weight was, Stefan's been looking so strong we thought he'd make it. Okay, loaded the bar to 90, paused a second, and they put on another 5. This is 195. Wow, that's a surprise. Okay, here we go again, 195. No, this is 180. Stefan was unhappy about that last miss and banged his straps down the spark. No rest at all, really, for this, coming right in at 180. Now, this morning when you power clean 180 for a double, talked about how unusual that is. How many guys you know who can snatch 180 for a double? Second workout of the day, particularly when the snatch isn't even really their best lift. Here we go with 180 again.
It's a real heavy training.
Okay, we're back with 195. Okay, here we go, 95 again.
Oh, yeah!
200 kilos. Well, you can't say this guy's a quitter. 180.
What do you think he said? Huh? What do you think he said to her?
This is a double.
Yeah.
180 again. Stefan's rested about 10 minutes maybe. Just kind of figured he was to chat with his girlfriend and his training partner and get a couple glasses of water. And then we're back for some clean and jerks. We lost count, but we think it was 10 plus attempts at 190 or over. Yeah, one was 195 that he stepped off the back of the platform. I mean, that was 95% a good lift, we think, on a competition platform. He probably would have made it because he would have known how much space he had behind him as far as walking backwards to save the lift. Anyway, what a ferocious workout. We all really wanted to make 200 or 195 at least. Here we go with 140. I mentioned before there quite a few spectators here. One was very distinguished as Alexei Medvedev, world champion in 1957-58, who began the former Soviet Union's domination in the super heavyweight class. And I've been surrounded by a group of people asking questions, talking to him. 170 here. Still just warming up. Got cat and finger. Nice even 200 kilos here. Stefan's barely resting. Float lift, and the spring partner. 200 kilos will just blow this up. I don't like that how easily he handles that. We're just hoping he didn't wear himself out on all those snatches. This is really itching to see a big clean and jerk. He's got to remember, snatches are really his top lift. Clean and jerk's his baby. So anyway, hopefully we'll see some really big numbers from him. Clean and jerk. This is 215. Stephen just caught his breath. That is a very routine lift form. Look at this. Smack. There you go. Watching one of the masters of the clean and jerk. 230. Big win. This 240, remember we saw Stefan do this maybe a couple days ago. Big lift. That's unusual. Not just to miss it, but to miss on the jerk. This is 250, believe it or not. 250 kilos. Be a big lift in the contest. Yeah. 250 clean.
You just didn't jerk it just to say everything you know you can jerk it. Yeah. That was very long work.
So unbelievable after all that snatching and clean jerking that Stefan's going to go ahead and do some squats, but here he is. He did a set with 140, and this is 190. They're real easy. And I asked about that 250 clean. Sure enough, he said he didn't jerk it because he's more confident in the jerk than the clean, and because he was tired after all that snatching. So there you have it. Basically saving for the contest. $230? Yeah, there's 230. He's trying to add it up. He couldn't do it quickly enough. This is 260. Very, very little rest. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not even a minute. Hard to believe his legs aren't dead tired. 280. This is 300 kilos. Watch this after this workout. Can you believe this? 300 kilos. Easy. Easy. Sports fans, believe it or not, this is 320. You do this 320 after all the work this guy's done today? Yeah. This is Anatoly Kripati lifting for Kazakhstan. He had been Olympic champion in '88 for the Soviet Union and world champion more times than I could count. Great lifter, tremendous lifter. Not sure if he's lifting as a 91 or as a 99. If it's a 91, he's 2 days out, 3 days out if it's a 99. He's got a warm-up set with 60 and one with 90, and this is 100. He's looking real beefy. I was kidding him about doing curls and bench presses, and he says, been doing a lot of wrist curls. He flexed his forearm for me. We're going to go with 100 again. Actually, I think that might be 105. I'm not sure about this plate. It's a Chinese plate, but that's probably actually 105. Wiggle load he can snatch, but clean and jerk is really his lift, not the snatch. He'll hang in the snatch, and then he'll do major destruction in the clean and jerk. 130. He's training very quickly, very short rests. Here we go with 130 again. Very short rest. Here's 150. Caught his breath a little bit on this one. Very easy power pump followed by full. We go with 150 again. Short rest. Probably just paced around for maybe a minute. Interesting. Coach gave him a couple of corrections after the last set, and they're huddling right now, talking about something. Just briefly. I can't resist this. He's way across the gym, but here's Stefan Botev training again. The day after that last workout, he's up to 170 in the snatch over there. This is 170 kilos. The day after that workout you watched yesterday, that was 170. Okay, Anatoly's done snatching. He's going to do some pulls, and his coach said he'll do some squats too. Interesting, he's actually doing like snatch grip depth, stuff like that. But let's see what's going to happen here. 180. When I was kidding Anatoly about doing curls and stuff before because he's so thick, just told me he likes to do wrist curls because he likes big forearms. He flexed his forearm for me. He told me he does wrist curls with 120 kilos. That was 180. This is 180. Again. So this is interesting. It's like a stack grip deadlift. This is 180. Missed one set with 140. Pretty easy, of course. This is 220. I told you, he's just telling me he does doubles with 250. Nice short workout. This man shouldn't need any introduction. This is Manfred Herrlinger from Germany. Manfred stretched. Did a couple sets with 50. Now we got 70. It's Wednesday. He lifts on Sunday. We're expecting a big total out of Manfred. This is 100 kilos. I asked Manfred if this was going to be a light workout or a medium workout. He said medium. We'll see how heavy he goes. He's actually going to double this. That was Frank Mantuck, the coach, German coach. That was 120. I just missed. And that's for a single. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, we'll have to see it. 120. And 135. Heard Manfred's weighing about 160. He looks pretty big, as you can tell. And once again, he surprised me. He did rep, kind of walks to the edge of the platform, pauses, comes back, and then does the second rep. So this is a double, 135. This is 150. Same thing. I wanted to see what that pause was like. So here comes the double. Boom. This is 160. Manfred just asked Frank if he should be doing a single or a double, and I think Frank told him to do a single. $160. Same 160 again. 160. Stay very close together, especially for a man so big. This is 170, 170. This is 100 kilos. This is 150. You know, back at the 88 Olympics, Manfred cleaned 266 for what would have been a world record in the clean and jerk, but then missed the jerk. That's the record that then Leonid Turnenko got later that year in Australia. The record that still stands as the official highest weight that's ever been clean and jerked by a super before they changed the bodyweight classes. 170. Push, press, and jerk. This is 190. Once again, push, press, and jerk. Interesting sequence. You don't often see someone doing these. In fact, you don't often see someone doing jerks from a rack in the training hall this late. So it's kind of interesting. Here we go with 200. Same sequence, push, press, and then jerk from rack. 200 kilos, 70 kilos. Don't see a lot of guys front squatting this close. Let's see how heavy Manfred goes. This is 120. 120. This is 150. 150. We're going to go 180, 180. Interesting to see if Manfred goes up to about what he plans to clean and jerk on Sunday. We'll see. 200. You can see this is still a very lightweight for Manfred. With that narrow stance we commented on before. $220, $220. Still a very easy weight for Manfred. And that's it. So I guess he's not going up in the range. He's clean and jerk. He'll clean and jerk all over that. So just kind of a medium workout, as he said, I guess. Ronnie Waller just came in. You can see that's Frank Manchuk trying to help him stretch out his quads over there. Really working hard to loosen up the quads before he even starts lifting. Ronnie's coming in probably, I would guess, maybe as a co-favorite in the super heavies. We hear he's weighing about 137. He's looking pretty big, I'll tell you that. And this is extremely interesting. We saw Manfred work out, he finished, and now Ronnie's in here. So we can compare their workouts. Same day, this is Wednesday again, and both lifting on Sunday. We heard, by the way, that Ronnie snatched 197.5 very easily in training very recently. This is Ronnie Waller, 70 kilos. We're real lucky, as I say, to be able to see his workout right after Manfred's. And we just got a shot block. Here we go. Just loosening up. Here comes Ronnie with 70 again. That's Andreas Behm, who just lifted 2 nights ago, walking front. That's the German team just keeps getting better and better and better. All these guys are top performers. This is 100 kilos. Kilos again. This is 130. I just asked one of the German coaches how heavy Ronnie would go. He said he doesn't know for sure, but he thinks maybe 160, 170. We'll wait and see. We go with 140. You can see this is still just a toy for Ronnie. This is 150. Most guys can't do that with a bar. Same thing now that we saw with Manfred. Look, sort of a rest pause double. You're seeing this in real time, so you can see about how long that break is between the first and second rep. Here we go with 160, 160. Looks like we're going to see the same thing again with a double, little break in between. Once again, we're doing this in real time. Let's see if the second rep comes up. Here it comes. Extremely easy once again. We go with 170. That looks like that's a single. We got 180 now on the bar. Everything's been very light up to this point. We'll see how he handles 180. big surprise. This is behind. He's going for the 180 again. I don't know if he just is a little too casual about that or what. 180 should be a very routine weight for him. And we're expecting a 200 or maybe a 205 snatch on Sunday. No question about that one. Now he's got Alexei Medvedev as one of the people watching him right now. Back here now, the same 180 again. Yeah, fooled me because he puts his straps on as if he's clean and he slides his hands out. So some clean pulls. This is 190, 190. Maybe another set of clean pulls. Now, see, this is interesting. Ronnie does pulls right here the way most people coach them, unlike a lot of the Germans, the things we were talking about earlier about using the bent arms and even dropping the chest down and touching the bar. Back with 200. See how casually Ronnie can just kind of pull and shrug this thing. It's almost like 60 kilos. He's not even really giving it a second thought. This is 210. This is 220. Maybe see some front squats here or what. We're at 70 kilos. Once again. So something similar looks like maybe what Manfred was doing. A little bit of overhead work from the rack. Is 100. So something similar to Manfred, except here that was 2 push presses and a jerk. Interesting if they do this right before a contest. 150. Push press and a jerk. Here's 160. $170, 170. $180. Push presses. This is Sergei Surtsov. Probably just looks like a shadow here because there's so much backlight. He just started training. I'm gonna move over and try to get a little better position. This is Sergei Surtsov. Just starting to warm up. This is 80 kilos. He did a set with 60. Set rep close. 80 kilos again. Not sure that he's going to be snatching if this is a warm-up for the snatch or not. He snatches 190 so easily you won't believe it. This is 100 kilos. Same 100 kilos again. Sergei's a 99. He'll be competing tomorrow. And 100 again. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a snatch workout, I guess, from that warm-up. It's interesting to see how heavy he goes since he competes tomorrow. Continue to listen up. It's good we have a chance to see how carefully and slowly he warms up. 60 kilos. Sergei's got the current world record in the snatch 99 kilo class, 192.5, and the total 417.5. He won the snatch, the clean jerk, and the total last year. World champion in all three golds. Strong goal. $60 kilos again. Surprised me that he pull first. Now this is interesting. Okay, so now you can see the compound movement. We've seen a number of this compound movements that are pretty common in the old Soviet Union that you only read about here. We'll get some good ideas for training. This is 100 kilos. Remember, the snatch is Sergei's bread and butter lift. He makes them look really, really easy. Pull. Squat snatch. And then a drop snatch. And this is 100 again. Same sequence again. This is 120. So high pull and squat snatch, and he dropped the drop snatch that time. In other words, didn't do it, dropped it from the sequence. 120 again. See if he does a high pull and squat snatch again. And 120 again. Looks like that's probably it for snatches. So, just a light workout since he's competing tomorrow. Looks like we're going into cleans. Notice how wide Sergey's grip is, clean grip. Now, traditionally, he has a lot more problems on the jerk than clean. Clean stuff pretty easily, and sometimes the jerk gets lost, although since he moved up from 91 to 99s, that's been less of an issue. 60 kilos again. Again, look how wide Sergey's grip is. His hands are off the snatch marks. You might not be able to see it as clear as I can, but his little finger's right against the snatch mark. This is 100. Once again, probably expect pretty light weights. Maybe based on the snatch, maybe Sergey's going to be, who knows, maybe around 160 or so. We'll see. $120. $140. And that's going to be it for today. We'll wish him good luck tomorrow. This is Ronnie Waller, just starting to loosen up for the workout. It's Thursday afternoon. He competes on Sunday. Looks like we're going to be lucky enough to catch his whole warm-up. He snatched yesterday. I wonder if he's going to clean and jerk today. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Ronnie's probably particularly careful to warm up the whole knee region, given his injuries there. Continue to do some stretching over here on the mat. His lower back, his hips. Loosening up that whole knee region, stretching out his quads. Continue to stretch out. Now this is one for the ankles. Used to see a lot of the old Soviets do this. These little circles in the toe. 50 kilos, first set. Same 50 kilos. Ryan just moved the bar back because there's a seam in the middle of the platform and one edge was coming up. Didn't like it. This is 100. This is going to be snatch and clean and jerk workout. Got some easy power snatches starting off here. We got 120 here. I just did a couple of dislocates in between that last set and this. Grabbed a broomstick. Pretty narrow grip too, just about shoulder width. He's just going to power snatch all the way through this instead of going over to squat snatches. Let's see. 130 there. Brian's had a pretty good rest in between the last set and those. A few minutes. Maybe 5 plus. 130. $140. $140 again. One of those rest pause doubles. We'll go with 150. Boom. Here's 160. $160. Yeah, very powerful. I don't know, you're not going to often see guys power snatch 160. A lot of supers would be really happy if they could squat snatch 160. Certainly if they could do it that easily. You got some front squats going here, 100 kilos. Just started off. You got 170 over here. All of a of a sudden started to get pretty lively in here. A bunch of the Greeks from the heavier weight classes rolled in. Maybe we'll even be able to catch part of Kaki Kakashvili's bout or Pavlos Saltsidas. Anyway, this is Roller 170. Doesn't look like it has any weight in the bar yet. This is Kaki Kakashvili. He lives tomorrow, 99 kilo class. Be quite a battle between him and Sergei Surtsov. Here's 190. Still doesn't look like he has any weight on the bar. That's Frank Mantek, the German national coach. Here's Kaki Kakashvili continuing with his warm-up. This is Kaki Kakashvili just walked over to a bar, a platform bar that was loaded to 40 kilos. Doing a little power snatch. 210. I'm still not even sure it looks like he's got any weight on the bar for how he stands up. Look at this, 210, he's just blowing him right up. Here's Kaki Kakashvili, 60 kilos, really his first set. Kaki Kakashvili with 60 kilos again. He's got the world records in the clean and jerk right now in both the 91 and the 99 kilo class. Anytime he lists, he's breaking the record in clean and jerk, he's in good shape. He's lifting tomorrow, so I'm not sure we're going to see him real heavy from him, but you get a chance at least to see him pretty moderately, light to moderately. This is 230. You can see they're really improvising to make these squat racks work. We've had remarkably few accidents with these over the last week and a half. A couple times those bars been crashing down. 230, easy weight. I'm not sure what this is. I can't tell what that plate is on the outside. It's one of the Chinese plates. I haven't really figured out what they weigh. They're not color-coded, and the design's a little different. I'm guessing it's a 15, which would make this 90 kilos. This is Kaki once again with what I think is 90 kilos. There's Ronnie Waller. Pavlos Saltsidas, I haven't been able to pick up much of his work so far, but he's up to 150 now in the snatch. That's what this is, 150. It's Thursday once again. He's a super. He'll be lifting on Sunday, same day as Ronnie. Looking pretty good. This is 250. 250. We're getting a pretty big range here for front squats. Boom. That might be it for the workout. You won't find many guys in front squat 250 that easily, guarantee you that. This is Taki Kakashvili, 100 kilos, which we just missed unless he's going to do a double. This is Pablo Salcedos again, 160 now on the bar. Remember, this is a weight, just for comparison, that we saw Ronnie Well power snatch just a bit earlier today. $160, 160. Yeah. For a second, I thought I was going to do a double. He's Ronnie Waller, 50 kilos. I wonder if he's going to do that press and jerk routine again. 50 kilo warm up. It's Pablo Salcedos, 170. Yeah. All right. This is Kaki Kakashvili with 120. Anatoly Karpati just came walking in and he's chatting with Kaki. These guys know each other from when they were coming through the ranks in the Soviet Union sports schools. I just noticed that once again, Kaki Kakashvili hasn't even tied his shoes. His shoes are completely untied. That's how casual he is about these weights. Of course, after what we saw him do in Atlanta with those rubber sandals, I guess we shouldn't be surprised if his shoes are untied. One of his hands is bothering him. He was shaking it before when he was warming up with 40 kilos. Might have torn a callus. He's back with 120 again. In the background to the right is Kaki's original coach from Georgia, former Soviet Republic of Georgia. Ivan, I don't know his last name. He's now coaching for Poland. Now, I don't know why Kaki's turning the bar this way, but it's going to give us a better view. 120. His traditional get set position, rocks all the way back. Say, and comes forward to start the lift. We're trying well with 110. Let's see if it's more pressing or push pressing and jerking or what. Yeah, pressing again. We saw him doing some overhead pressing in Melbourne a couple of years ago. Looks like that was it. 50 kilos and looks like it's clean jerk time. It'd be interesting not just because Kaki Kakashvili is so good on this lift, but also because he's one of the few squat jerkers, one of the few non-Asian, not small squat jerkers. Although we were very surprised, Piers Dimas was a squat jerker last night in winning the 83 kilo class. We'll try to find out why that was, why he switched, if that was some influence from Cocky or just what the story is there. But in any event, see some squat jerks. A little power jerk there. Maybe as the weights go up, they'll be more of an actual squat jerk for us. Don't expect them to go too heavy though. This is Cocky with 60 kilos again. Just continue just warming up. Yeah, yeah. Idris? Yes. My name's Randy. Yeah. This is 100 kilos. It'd be very easy, of course. Just continue to warm up. Yeah, Cocky's in good shape. Very good shape, yeah. Clean 240. He will win though. Yeah. Pierce is very strong last night. Why? Just because show how easy? Yeah.
Show.
A little show, okay. Yeah.
Before, Bardanyan.
Yeah.
Remember?
Right. Okay.
Bardanyan before, Ilbiala Moscow.
This is 140 with Pablo Salcidas. I've missed a couple sets and I've been talking with the trainer from the Greek team. This is 140. He told me Pablo is in very good shape. $140. Back to 100 with Kaki Kakishvili. He went over to another training hall because Anatoly Karpati, I think, is starting to do a little bit of training. Because he'll be lifting tomorrow. He will be going 99. We didn't know. He didn't know. We talked a couple days ago. He was going 91 or 99. So anyway, he competes tomorrow. If we finish up here in time, we'll get over there and get some tape on Anatoly as well. $100. The story on the squat jerk too is that Piros Dimas used to be a squat jerker, injured his elbow, went over to a split jerk because it was less stressful on the elbow. Now that his elbow is healed, he's back doing squat jerks. So it wasn't that he copied Kaki Kakishvili, it's just that he used to do them, had to switch to split, now he's back to squat. Okay, we're back with Pablo Salcidas. And 160 kilos. This is 180 with Pablo Salcidas. 180. Pretty strong over here. This is 120. Just power jerking these. Okay, Pablo Salcidas is up to 200 now. It's 200 kilos. strong. Missed the jerk. You can tell that was already a serious weight for him. I mean, he took his time, got a little psyched for that. A couple guys were cheering for him. Surprised he missed the jerk, though. Should have been pretty routine. It was 140. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, Pavlos, let's see, this is obviously not happy with missing that jerk. He sat down for maybe 30 seconds, went over and chalked up. He had the feeling that he was going after that again, and sure enough, he's going to try this 200 again. I should probably just say he's going to take 200 again. Sure, he'll smoke it. 200 kilos. Getting a little quirky from Kakikashvili. Super. Way to go. No problem with that this time. This is 150. Let's see if he squat jerks. Yeah, a little bit deeper. A little better idea what it looks like. Here's Kaku with that 150 again. He's barely rested. Of course, this is a very light weight for him. He might clean and jerk, who knows, 230, 240 tomorrow. Okay, got a little bit of idea there what the squat jerk looks like. Very powerful in the clean jerk. This is Pavlos Salcidas again. Starting off his squats with 150, first set. $190, Pavlos second set. I'm surprised he only did a single. He's just going to do a few singles on his way up to medium weight and then bag those. Call it a day. This is 230. Yeah. Well, here's Stefan Botas back at it. It's Friday, and he competes on Sunday. Yesterday, I guess he went to 180, 220, and back squat at 300. This is 100. Ronnie Weller and Manfred Erlinger, I know, are both resting today. Talked to some of their German teammates. So we'll see what the workhorse Stefan Botas is going to do. 2 days out. $130. Stefan just talked, I don't know, his girlfriend for maybe about 20 seconds or so. Do another rep now. I just noticed no strips. 150. $160. This is 170. There's a 2.5 inside that 5. You can see on the outside edge. Anyway, 170. This is 150. Stefan's barely rested after that last snatch. Coach pulled the plates off and that's it. 150. This is 90. I just missed the first rep. I was talking to Bruce Wilhelm, but just walked in. Anyway, 90 kilos. That was 140, and I missed. First rep up. Here comes another rep. $170. $190. Clean, probably no jerk, just because Stefan's really confident on the jerk. Yeah, here's some light squats. Stefan opened with 140. This is 190. He said he's going to maybe go to like 240 or something really light for him. So his legs are still tired from 300 yesterday and he just wants some rest now since he's 2 days out. So this workout's really his idea of rest. 190. This is 230. Stefan's kind of horsing around. He's got a really slow descent, as you can see. This is 130 kilos. This is a young Chinese provincial team lifter. I'm videotaping part of the gym where everyone's been training. It's been the training hall for the World Weightlifting Championships this last week and a half, but more importantly, on a daily basis, this is where the Chinese provincial teams train. These are the guys who are up and coming, guys who haven't made the national team yet, but these are the future champions, and this is an amazing place. This gym's got 15 platforms, approximately. Each one's got, I'd say, on average, 2 guys training on it right now. This place is really hopping. I come over here in the morning, first few days I was here, and these guys would just be training furiously before noon. It was interesting because the teams that were competing in the World Weightlifting Championships had scheduled training times from noon on in the day, which is surprising because usually guys are training at 8 in the morning, 9, 10. And the reason why training started only after noon here is because the provincial teams are training all morning. These are guys who appear to be teenagers. You can see a lot of them are white. if you watch, we'll try to pick up some of the weights they're training. Some of these guys are lifting pretty impressive weights. They all come in as a group, very serious. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the description of the classic Bulgarian approach to weightlifting, where the guys didn't really care where they lived, what their workout clothes looked like. All they wanted was a pair of lifting boots, a barbell, and a pair of straps, and then they were happy because they could train hard. They didn't care what the gym looked like, or anything like that, any of those incidentals. These guys have that same sort, you get the same sort of feeling watching these guys, great intensity. The thing that caught my eye too right away, the first day I saw them training was, came in toward the end of their workout. When they were done, they not only put all the weights back perfectly, they sweep off the platforms and they mop the whole thing. It's immaculate. So this is a very well-organized group. This is part of a big sports complex that's, I guess you could probably say, is left over from the days of Soviet-style or communist-style athletic training, where highly talented kids are selected at a young age and trained systematically and end up becoming the champions of the future. This place has got track, it's got gymnastics, it's got soccer, it's got volleyball, and a whole lot of weightlifting. And those are just the sports that I've noticed by casually walking around. And when I say a whole lot of weightlifting, I mentioned that this gym's got approximately 15 platforms. Behind me, across the sidewalk, is another gym with another 15 platforms, and adjacent to that is yet another gym with yet another approximately 15 platforms. And I'll tell you, they're all being used. This place is flying. It's got a lot of legal weights, and it's got a lot of Chinese Hercules sets. And these guys are putting them to good use. This fellow just cleaned and jerked 145 extremely easily. He's got, now he's just doing pulls. I wish you could have seen him clean and jerk 145. He's got 140 on the bar right now, and through sign language and general sheets on my notepad, I found out he's 17 years old and weighs 54 kilos. So that's the level of talent you're dealing with in this place. And there's just one after another of kids like this. Now, I've seen a lot of this in here. Flat back, clean grip, deadlifts with shrugs at the top. So let's keep his back very flat. It's not an ordinary deadlift, obviously letting his back round. Very hard to do. Training for strengthening the pulling muscles. That was 180. Another example of those flat back, clean grip deadlift with shrugs. Very popular here. And something funny is a lot of guys were doing those to warm up. I saw guys doing, after they had stretched out with the bar, you'd see guys doing those with pretty light weights before they'd start to actually go into the movements, snatches and clean and jerks. Kind of interesting. And then some guys did them heavy at the very beginning of the workout, and now they're doing snatches and stuff. So, and this other guy was doing them after he had done some power clean and jerks. So they seem to use them in a variety of ways, but you don't that often get to see them done correctly. So I thought this was interesting to see what the flat back, clean grip deadlift and shrug looks like. This is 195. And once again, I don't know exactly for this guy, but this is a young, light teenager. And this is not going to be regular deadlift. See, it's going to be with his back in pretty much a pulling position. He rounded a little bit on that, you can tell. See, he'll set his back as if he was going to do it clean, and he bent a little bit. That weight's a little heavy for him in terms of actually maintaining the pulling position, but you can get the idea. This is 180. I mean, I wonder if this guy even weighs 50 kilos. Let's see if he really can do this with his back in that clean position. See if he gets set? Gets set just as good as he can do it clean. This isn't going to be deadlift. It's supposed to be to help us clean. Look, he gets this back quad throughout there with a shrug at the top. Interesting. Bounce at the bottom, a little bit of a rebound. JC Heiss would be happy to see that. Reminiscent of Hopper deadlifts. Here's another view. See his back turning around. Now this is interesting. These guys are doing split cleans and split jerks. Now, I guarantee these guys are not split clean competition, and they're not being trained to be split cleaners. So this must be just seen as a training exercise. Maybe it's just a warm-up. We'll have to wait and see. Never seen this before. This is on the same platform. Okay, same thing. Maybe this is just a warm-up exercise. And I'll probably do a couple jerks. Okay, we'll watch it again on this platform. So here we go again with the split clean warm-up and then jerk. Wish I spoke Chinese, I could find out what the deal is on that exercise. This guy caught my eye because I thought he was really young, and sure enough, once again through sign language and a lot of scribbling on a pad, I was able to find out this kid's 14, and he weighs 54 kilos, and this is 80 kilos. This is how you get world champions. Look at this kid, 14 years old. I like that. Let's take a look at this guy. This is 100 kilos. And I think he's going to do some power cleans with the power cleans and jerks. Yeah, look at that. Now, if you think that looks light, it is for this guy. He's 18 years old, and as a 59 kilo lifter, he's cleaned and jerked 167.5. 167.5. Can you believe that? Outstanding lifting. Okay, here we are with our 14-year-old 54 kilo lifter. That's 90 kilos on the bar. It's probably a clean and jerk out, let's see. 14 years old, remember that. Doesn't look like he has any weight on the bar. This is how it should be done. How's that for impressive? Here we are again with 90 kilos in the bar. No, I don't know if we're going to see it. Here we go. Okay. 90 kilos. I mean, this kid's 14 and he weighs 54 kilos. Doesn't look too hard for him, does it? I wonder what his maximum is. Let's try to find out. Here we go again with 90 kilos. I was able to ask the coach what his PR is in the clean and jerk. Believe it or not, this 14-year-old kid, 54 kilo lifter, has done a 110 clean and jerk, so he's already clean jerking over double body weight at 14. Watch him. Here's a world champion in the making. How's that? That should motivate us. Okay, now you want to really get motivated? I managed to find out how much this kid squats. This is the 14-year-old 54 kilo kid. This kid can squat 150 kilos. We better get busy. That's probably a wrap for us from Guangzhou. It's Sunday morning, it's about 10 o'clock. I came over and was lucky. A couple of the kids who we saw training yesterday afternoon training again. This is that 14-year-old 54 kilo kid we saw yesterday. I saw him clean and jerk 100 kilos very easily a few minutes ago. Now he's doing, looks like these clean deadlifts with shrugs. This is 150 kilos 14-year-old 54 kilo kid the day after you saw him doing 90 over and over. Looks like his back's just starting around a little bit. It's still pretty impressive, huh? This is 100 kilos. Oh, look at that. Power cleans it. Boom. These are champions in the making here, believe me. Here we go with 150 again. Probably the same exercise again, same movement. Clean grip deadlifts and shrugs. Trying to keep very flat back. Paralleling a flowing position and clean. See, same start as a clean. Shoulders way over the bar, back's flat and arched. See if you can keep that arch through the movement. See, he's rounding a little bit. It's a little heavy for him to hold that position, but the guy's really strong. This is 110. This is the lifter we just saw. He just went over this empty bar right after that clean and jerk. He's a 50 kilo 14-year-old I was able to learn. 14 years old, 50 kilo lifter. This is 110. Yeah, look at these pulls. I wonder if this is where the Germans learned this from. I tell you, between sign language and a pad, you can get pretty far. Okay, I got this fellow's name, which I could translate it later. He snatches 90, cleans and jerks 115, and get this, back squats 170 kilos, 170. 50 kilo, 14-year-old. This is 125. Now that's pretty interesting. Shrugs from the hang after he did the deadlift, the clean deadlift. Here we go with 125 again. Very quiet. This is the only fellow training right now. I have a feeling this was extra training that these guys were doing this morning. 125. Clean deadlift and shrug, big shrug. Little bounce at the bottom. Again, JC Heiss would be happy to see that. Little bounce, flat back, arched, shrug. We got one fellow lifting here. Once again, he's probably about the same as the other guys, probably another 14-year-old, probably about 50 kilos or so. This is 70 kilos. Remember, it's Sunday morning, about 10 o'clock. I think these guys came in for extra training, as I said. And you can see how conscientious they are about it. By the way, I assume we are very lucky in being the first Westerners to really see what this facility looks like, particularly the weightlifting program. And this is really an exceptional opportunity. Take a look at how these champions are being groomed at a young age. This is a coming team. At this point in the championships, the Chinese team won the women's very handily and is way ahead in the men's right now. I don't think they can possibly be overtaken today. This is 80 kilos. These guys live right above the gym, dorm-style rooms, fairly raw by U.S. standards. And it looks like 4 or 5 to a room, bunk beds. We saw mosquito netting on a bed. And pretty primitive by U.S. standards. 80 kilos again. Let's see how powerful these guys are. Everything's perfect. Perfect technique. Powerfully done. Done very seriously. They're not horsing around. World-class athletes in the making. Another set of 80. I don't even know how many this fellow had done before I start taping him. Nice, smoothly executed power gesture. And that's it. That fellow, by the way, is 17 years old. 54 kilo lifter. Snatches 107.5.
Cleans and jerks 127.5 and back squats 170.